Hi everybody, welcome to Business 187 Web Marketing. I'm your instructor, Dr. Lou Sabina, for the class. Just as a note, we have a very full class this upcoming term, so it's going to be a great experience for all of you, and I think you're going to have the opportunity to interact with a lot of different people in our course this term. So I'm excited to be your instructor for this online-only course. This course, you have to understand, is supposed to give you a very introductory overview of web marketing. Most of you, I am assuming, are going to complete your associate's degree, and then you're going to move on to a four-year institution where you major in marketing or technology. This is an overview of this stuff. You're going to get really in-depth with this at your terminal institution. It's not going to happen here. This is going to give you a good opening, good overview of everything that will hopefully help you pursuing a degree in marketing at your four-year institution. If you need anything, I'm here to help. I want to make sure that I'm giving you a strong background and a great experience in this course. So, tell you a little bit about me. I am a former business, math, computer science, economics, and elementary school principal. I finished my dissertation at the University of Pittsburgh on school administrator stress and burnout. I've been teaching at Butler County Community College for the last 8 years, both doing education and business courses. I enjoy professional sports and going to concerts. One thing that I do need to mention, and kind of why web marketing works for me, one of the things we're going to talk about in this class a lot is kind of this notion about you have to strike when the iron is hot. I went to college from 1997 to 1999. I was in college for only 2.5 years before I started teaching. During that time, this was a big time for music, dance clubs, DJing. Started my own DJ business. Obviously now in 2015, basically people can hook up an iPod, hook up speakers, and nothing comes of it. They need to hire DJs. My DJ business at the time, me, myself, and one other person, it paid entirely for my undergraduate degree from Robert Morris University and from the University of Pittsburgh. I struck when the iron was hot. I marketed it appropriately. This was right when the internet was starting to come into fruition. I placed my website very high up on search engines. I was smart enough to partner with the right people, and legitimately I paid for my undergrad in full. So when you're taking this class, if you come up with ideas that are appropriate, they might be appropriate in 2015, but they might not be in 2020. If I try to do a DJ business now, it would fail miserably. Nobody cares. Nobody wants DJs anymore except for weddings. But in terms of what I was doing for college frat parties and things like that, it made me a ton of money. So that's why I'm doing this course. I want to at least impart some of my experiences on that with you and kind of ways that you can use web marketing to better yourselves as well. So we give you the structure of the course that's provided by Butler County Community College and for Quality Matters standpoints. We're going to do a few major assignments. You're going to create a website and blog around a business idea of your choice. You can probably use WordPress to do this, and we're going to start this after spring break. You're going to look for tools that you can use for marketing, anything that can help you. This can be social media, this can be Facebook, this can be Twitter. You're going to write a paper showing me how you understand that. You're going to take 3 online clothing retailers, and you're going to look at the online strategies they use. I want one that's high-end, I want one that's middle-end, and I want one that's low-end. And then you're also going to do electronic retailers. Once again, we'll want that's high-end, middle-end, and low-end, and want you to compare their strategies as well. This will be a good way for you to assess kind of how the websites are marketing their business, what they're using. Do they use social media? Are they promoting on different other ends of media and broadcasting, through radio, through television, through newspaper ads? And I think you're going to see a lot by comparing high-end, middle-end, and low-end. And if you have a question on what a high-end, middle-end, and low-end retailer is, please be sure to ask me. I'm here to help. You can think for the most part in terms of electronics. Low-end is going to be more or less your electronics that you'll find at Walmart. Low-end for clothing, this is going to be more Old Navy. If you want to actually take the whole Old Navy chain and look at it, low-end would be Old Navy, middle-end would be Gap, and high-end would be Banana Republic. So if you look at it from that perspective, that's kind of what I'm looking at for the clothing one. Electronic retailers, your higher end ones are going to be your ones that are factory direct from the company. Your middle ends are your Best Buys, your H.H. Gregg's. Your lower ends are going to be Walmart. Target kind of falls in the middle as well, so you can kind of look at those when you look at your retailers. So 3 exams in the course. Notice once again the chapters that I picked. I've been deliberate because I've eliminated chapters based off of stuff that you would have had in other classes. So pay attention to this. These are the chapters I use. I do not believe in cumulative exams. There'll be 5 discussion boards. They'll be almost weekly. When you don't have something else to do, you have to do discussion board. And there's a calendar provided for you with the syllabus, and that's available online. So the 8 standardized objectives that were determined by the curriculum committee at Butler County Community College. This is going to be what we look at for our course assignments and our discussion boards. You can take a look at all of these. I promise you we're going to cover all of these in some form, and I think you're going to get a lot out of learning about these objectives as well. So our textbook. I need to stress this because of people have already emailed me and asked whether or not we're going to be using, they can use an older edition. You cannot get away with an older edition of an internet marketing book. It has changed so significantly between the 3rd and the 2nd. You need the 3rd edition. I have articles that I'm using. They're in the syllabus. They're in the course module for Blackboard. You can link to all of them. The articles will help you. That's going to be stuff you can use on your projects, but you need the textbook, and you've got to have the current edition. There's no way around it for this class. So the minimum technology requirements for this course. If you're going to be successful in here, you have to navigate and use Blackboard. You have to use Microsoft Word and PowerPoint. You have to be able to use a blog and website maker such as WordPress. I suggest WordPress because it's very easy to use. You can jump in, you could probably have a blog and a website up online within 2 or 3 hours. If you are better with a different web editing software, I have no problem with that. I'm suggesting WordPress because it's easy and I don't want you to have to reinvent the wheel. You have to be able to view videos on YouTube, but if you're viewing this one right now, well then obviously you are viewing the video on YouTube. Open up a PDF file, and if you can do all that, you can meet the minimum technology requirements of the course. No prerequisites exist for this course. Anybody is welcome to take it. So netiquette. I need to mention to you that this is online only. Your interactions and communications with myself and other students must be done in a professional manner. This is a loaded class. It is full, it is capped, nobody else can get in it. That being said, you're going to be interacting with a lot of different people on the discussion boards. Make sure that you're professional with them. If somebody disagrees with you, make sure you can at least expand that in a professional manner. Make sure your interactions with me are professional as well. I'm here to help you. I'm always here to help you. Just send me an email and I'll do whatever I can to make your life easier. You can contact me at lou.sabina@bc3.edu. I'll check it daily and I'll get back to you within 48 hours. On the weekend, I check it less frequently. Please put in your subject line BUSN 187 in your name, so I know that I'm to respond to you and I can get back to you in a quick amount of time. I get a lot of emails on this account, primarily through the Quality Matters organization in which I'm working with. I'm flexible and always here to help. I know there are 2 exceptions where I'm going to be out of town for a significant amount of time. I'll let you guys know when that happens, so there won't be any problems and there won't be any difficulties. So we use a traditional grading scale. 1 extra credit opportunity if you do an introductory discussion board, but it's 90, 80, 70, 60. I don't adjust it, I don't change it. If you get 89% of the class, you get a B. If you get an 80%, you get a B. I'm very much down the line on this. I'm not going to adjust it like some other instructors do. I'm not going to make it a 93, 83, 70, 60. This is what it is. Points are broken down, and that's what you need to get. If you do the extra credit opportunity, that starts you off on the right foot. I broke down the points. Notice that the exams are 150 points. Notice that there are 350 points for the class. There'll be 5 discussion boards. There'll be the big website and the blog. That's 75 points, so you're looking at the blog and the website being roughly 21% of your final grade. You have to evaluate 2 websites, and you have a paper on marketing tools. So it's pretty self-explanatory, self-forward. I don't think there's much in here, and I think you're going to be able to follow it pretty easily. So if you need technical support, I give you the web address. If you want to fill out a digital form, you can use there. You can contact the help desk. The hours are Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Please note, this is a community college. That does not mean that they have staff on site Saturdays and Sundays. So that's something to be concerned about. If you have a problem over the weekend, let me know. Email them, call them, leave a voicemail, and we'll get back to you on Monday, and you'll receive a response the next business day. So I'll talk about some of the assignments and exams briefly for the class. So you're going to have to write a paper on marketing tools that could basically show me how to present your product and how you would promote any products. Take 3 different tools that are linked to social media, email-based advertising, traditional advertising, or other resources, and talk to me about a business idea that could be used for your final paper in the class and how you would use those in order to basically create your project and promote it. So my expectation is this should be about a 4 to 6 page long paper, double spaced, Times New Roman or Garamond font, 1-inch margins all around, and 12-point font. So I already mentioned the website assessment papers. You're looking at high-end, medium end, and low-end online retailers for clothing and electronics. I have a strong rubric that's in the course, and that's going to help you with that. The major project is the comprehensive website and blog. You will need to have 4 tabs on your website and 5 posts related to your blog. We're going to provide this later in the class. I don't want you to even think about this assignment until spring break because you have to get the foundations in order to do this assignment. So WordPress has been used in previous iterations of the course. Make sure that your website is picture heavy. Explore it on your own before the add drop date. Please look at this. Explore WordPress on your own before the add drop date, because if you don't have the technical skills to use this, that's going to be a problem because it's the major project in the class. You do not have to pay for anything for this class for an online service, but please explore WordPress. So there are 5 discussion boards. They should be between 500 and 750 words. These will be on off weeks for major assignments. And there's a rubric in the syllabus that will help you with discussion boards. 3 exams, multiple choice, true, false, and matching. The day prior to each exam, I'm going to have an optional chat at 6 p.m. Eastern Time on that Sunday. Hopefully that will help you. And if you need any information, I'm here to help, and those are optional. You can attend if you want to attend. So the first assignment that I'm going to have you do is a discussion board where you can introduce yourself to your classmates, so you can go to the discussion board to get instructions in terms of how to complete the assignment and how to introduce yourselves to your classmates. And that's it. I look forward to working with all of you this term. I want a great class, I want a great experience, and I want you to get something out of this. Remember, this is introductory. This shouldn't be anything major that's that difficult for you. Please remember, I'm only an email away. You can get in contact with me. I'm here to help you. Thank you so much, and I look forward to a great class with you.